Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday as we log into the contest for the first time since the noon Central Standard Time has hit. And what do you know? Some of you were asking, Prof, are there going to be any other opportunities for signature stones for 6-star? And keep in mind that normally for units, you only get the crystals, not the generics, which is why Battlegrounds is such a game changer for this, and why I was willing to spend time making a video dedicated to how this was such an important goal for anyone, especially low spenders and free-to-play players, because you just don't see generic 6-star 6 stones pop up, especially on a side quest, ever. Like, not rarely, ever. Normally, if you're lucky, like in a rift, you get a 6-star 6-stone crystal, and that's it. And of course, the RNG in 6-stone crystals is very, very, very bad. It's also worth noting that today, on this Wednesday, we have Prime Ascendant bundles, but oh my gosh. Is this the first Wednesday that we have I think so, no Nexus crystals to purchase? They have done away with it as of today. There's so much to process right now. Now, the Prime Ascendant bundle here, $50 for 2 Tier 5 Basic, a 15% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, 2 Prime Ascendant crystals, which the drop rates in these things are still mostly trash if you want Tier 3 Alpha or Tier 6 Basic. We're talking about 5% drop rates for each. But 60% for Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragments, 20% for Tier 2 Alphas, 10%. Honestly, I think this should only have 3 things. It should have a Tier 6 Basic, Tier 6 Basic, Tier 3 Alpha, and Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragments. Tier 5 Basic and Tier 2 Alpha, even though I value those somewhat, they're just not... I mean, that's what the extra items are here for in the offer. If you're asking me to grade this, even though it gives you $25 worth of gold, Kabam has been historically cheap with gold, and it's still only scaling to 2017 numbers as it is. But I would give this offer a C to C plus at best. It's a average offer, especially for $50. If it was $40, I could see at least giving it a B minus. Okay, so Ascendant bundles here. And Signature Stone bundles here. By the way, also rest in peace to Compensation. First time we have not seen that in 6 months. Okay, so you start off with the 500 units, but normally there are multiple tiers in these bundles. And what do you know? Like passing the bouncer at the front of the club, we have Signature Stone bundles that go from 6-star, by the way, these are for Cavalier players. 6-star 6-stone bundles. For 500 units. If it was 5 generic and you could justify 100 units per generic, I'd be okay with it. But you're not going to get any of the classes you're targeting. All right, so it goes from 500 units to 2,000 units. That's such a huge jump. There better be some generics in the second tier. 10 generics for 2,500 units, essentially. And 2,500 units is well over $50 worth of cash, really closer to like, what, $70, $80? And yet $30 worth of gold. Wow. So for free-to-play players, you're getting screwed over for what they're trying to expect. This is why Battlegrounds are so important for your effort. I know it takes a decent amount of energy, but you can farm that energy. You can obviously use energy refills. But that is worth your time if you can get the generic 6-star 6 stones. Just look at how much Kabam expects you to pay for them units-wise normally. And then the ultimate. So now we're talking about almost 6,000 units. 5,500 units between all 3 tiers. That gets you only 15 more signature stones? Are you kidding me? Don't delay. Your champions are waiting to show their true power. Shut up. What a scam. Wow. Who would have thought that technically 25 6-star 6 stones, because that's what you get guaranteed. I'm not counting the 5 6-star 6 stone crystals. There's just too much of a variance in the RNG. That could cost you almost $200. I thought it was terrible when 20 cost you 50. What a day. We still have these warping bundles that are hanging around. Thank God they're going to be gone in a day. But you've got the Prime Ascendant bundle, which of course is 5 times the price of what you'd normally spend on a Wednesday, because this is unfortunately also the first Wednesday that we don't have Moon Knight crystals. And so instead of $10, they're going back to the $50. And oh, speaking of which, I shouldn't say $50 because it's limit 3. Those of you watching from Australia or Canada, Kabam's headquarters, you're going to be spending $150 for the US. It's like $200 of your currency. That's without any local applicable taxes or national taxes. And then if you're across the pond in Europe and you're playing around with the euro or the pound, you're usually getting screwed as well, because your currency is worth way more on paper, if you were to Google the conversion rates, than it actually is right now in practicality, because the Google Play Store and the Apple Store, which both have gone on record to say that they blame Kabam, and Kabam's gone on record to say that they blame them, so it's a back and forth. Who knows who to believe at this point with that. Yeah, you're still getting screwed. I really wish this was like $30. I would totally purchase this if this was $30. But $50 is a lot of money. And to say limit 3 and that you're expecting people to buy $150 worth just for a 5% drop rate. Also, I think we're at the place where it should be at least a 20% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, if not 25%. What a day. No compensation, no Nexus crystals, the worst 6-stone unit offers we have seen. In fact, I need to do another video on this, and I'm sure you all are going to send me screenshots if you think your Prime Ascendant bundle is bad. Just wait till we show you what uncollected players are looking at. As a reminder, if you really want to spend 2,500 units, spend them on revives to clear content. That is the best use, either that or mastery cores. But the Ascendant bundle is for Thronebreaker players. I don't expect Wallet Breaker players to get a specific offer until July 4th. I'd be real surprised if we saw one before then. And as a reminder, Tier 5 Class Catalyst fragments, 4,500 fragments of a specific class. So 4,500 fragments of a specific class minimum is what you get in a daily Wallet Breaker crystal now. I mean, that's nothing. Tier 5 basic catalysts, Tier 2 alpha catalysts, so you get a couple per. That's fine. Isn't it weird that the Tier 6 basic catalyst fragments and the Tier 6 have a higher minimum, the 10%, than the Tier 5 class catalyst? Maybe not. Oh, by the way, uncollected, I guess you get 2 Supreme Ascendant crystals, 18,000 Tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, and 1 Tier 2 alpha. Yikes. And then Conquerors really just get the shaft. At least they went back to putting the offers in. YouTube, I miss what Wednesdays have been for almost the entire duration of 2022. No compensation, even though the game is still broken. And on top of that, no $10 Nexus crystals. Kabam, sorry. Looks like you're not getting any money from me today. I guess I should be thankful for that.